I hate to say it, but I told you so. Well, it's another half-off sale on the Gastlecast. There's no Heather. She decided not to turn up. Instead, she's turned down upstairs in our bed trying to get better. She's been sick, but she's getting well. Thank you for all your well wishes, and post more well wishes in the comments down below. Maybe she'll be back tomorrow. So why did I say I told you so? Well, the other night when we discussed the Star Trek NFT Funko Pops, my question was, will Funko screw the pooch when it comes to the Star Wars NFT Funko Pops? And they did. Holy shit. And I've seen so many comments today where people are talking about these Funko Pops and how ridiculous they are. Remember, I wanted to see Jar Jar holding his balls, and instead we got a Darth Vader missing a hand, a Palpatine shooting out his electricity, and Luke upside down, and Leia from the cover of A New Hope, Han Solo being a sleepyhead in Carbonite, and my favorite, C-3PO, doing his best I'ma head out. So is it true what everybody's saying? Are these trash? Well, yeah, they are. And I told you that they were going to be trash. I knew that Funko would screw this up. A lot of people were thinking that this would be all episode 1 because it's an anniversary this year for Phantom Menace. But of course, they didn't do that. They went back to the original Star Wars films, which is exactly what I said they were going to do. And they were going to touch upon characters that we've already gotten so many iterations of. So can you just listen to me? People are always hating on the Gastlecast because the Gastlecast talks so much. But aren't we pretty much always right? We're always right. The only thing I did not get right is that these Funko Pops are the very first Deluxe NFT Funko Pops. Is that a good thing? No, it isn't. It sucks. They're horrible. I don't like that they're in the big gigantic boxes. I think it's ridiculous. What the f***? I will say that the Luke Skywalker upside down is probably my favorite, aside from the C-3PO I'ma head out. And if you don't know what I'ma head out is, here's the meme. It's SpongeBob. They even made a U-2s of it. We're gonna go over all the different Funko Pops because they look very familiar. Dish Trackers posted a photo talking about how these will be coming out on the 26th of March. So the one place where I was very wrong is that they're not coming around May the 4th. They're coming out in March. Again, doesn't make any sense. May would have made perfect sense. May the 4th be with you. I mean, come on, Funko, what the fuck? It's just right there, and we're not that far away from May. It isn't like we passed May and we have to wait a whole year. It's right around the corner. Couldn't we have waited? I mean, I know things are on schedules, but it just would have made a whole lot of sense. We do live Google Meet chats through our Patreon on Google Meet every single month. In the month of April, we are doing May the 4th, and there's a lot to give away. If you love Star Wars, this is going to be the call you want to be on. It's going to be an absolute blast. And just to tickle your taint a little bit, we have a signed Ahsoka Pop by Rosario Dawson that we got at the infamous Awesome Con, the worst con I've ever been to ever. And I've been to a lot of Awesome Cons, but this year's, it sucked. And if you missed that video, you can go and watch that right now. It just happened a couple of days ago. But check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast for all the Star Wars goodness that's coming in April. And patrons, we will put out information very soon about that April Patreon call. Okay, yeah, this is all garbage. I mean, really, they could have done so many great things. Think about it. Mandalorian would have been cool. They could have done Ahsoka Funko Pops, all the stuff that we are super excited about right now. Or they could have gone completely obscure, like I explained in our video just a couple of days ago. Instead, it's all the same. Luke upside down, you have Han Solo coming out of Carbonite, which I guess that's cool. You have C-3PO, I'ma head out. You have the Emperor Palpatine shooting out his little electricity. You have Darth Vader with his hand cut off from Return of the Jedi. And then of course Leia surrounded by rock from the New Hope poster. And it appears that in the background it glows in the dark. Whoop-de-f***ing-do. I don't know if you care about it. I certainly don't give a shit. I don't even know what to say. I could sit here and I could trash the out of this for hours. But instead, let's read the comments. Let's see. Our friend Andy says, this is what happens when Funko fires most of their art team. NFTs are a joke now. Yeah, this is a little bit on the we expected it side, but I don't even know if this has something to do with the art team. This more or less probably has to do with what Disney is allowing Funko to do. And obviously, as you can tell, Funko is not doing a Freddy Funko for this set. There have been many other sets in the past where they did not do a Freddy Funko, and this is yet another one. The last Disney set was a Mickey Mouse sort of like set. Star Wars is the next in line. Neither one have had a Freddy Funko. I don't know why they can't do it here. They've had licensing in the past when it came to fun days and things like that. I hope in the future we do get an NFT Funko Pop from Star Wars that is Freddy Funko. Why are the stairs different colors in the Vader and Palestine? He's right. It looks like one set of stairs is darker on Darth Vader and the other set for the Emperor is a little bit lighter. I don't understand what that's about. The one NFTs I was actually excited for, and they do this. Same different box. That's what glows in the dark, WTF. I know, that's so ridiculous, right? This line sucks, oh my God. This has the most disappointing NFT set. I agree, I mean, this is pretty bad. Looks like Disney calls the shots on their IPs and no one there has any imagination left. I think that's kind of hitting the nail on the head. That's a great comment. I feel like that's sort of the angle here. I don't necessarily know if we can blame Funko on this. I don't mind most of them, but the Vader and Palpatine are ridiculous. We already have something similar with the ROTJ set. That is 100,000% true. And we actually had somebody in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group, Stanley, post a photo. There's Han Solo and Carbonite. Obviously, he's not like partially out like the NFT Funko Pop. Then you have Darth Vader. That's the Bounty Hunter collection where he is up next to all the bounty hunters. He has his hand, so obviously there's a slight difference there. You have Emperor Palpatine, and he has the electricity coming out of his hands. That's very similar. And C-3PO, there he is in a chair. He turned to Luke Skywalker from Hoth upside down. And then there's Princess Leia in the original A New Hope garb. Yeah, there's some differences here, obviously, right? So you have differences between the two of these. But the thing is that it is too close. And we really don't need a rehash in something that we already have. But as an example, if they made deluxes and they all matched that Leia, so they all formed the poster somehow, maybe that could have been cool. I'm pretty sure we still would be laughing at it, but that could have been better than what we're seeing here. You would have a poster that had a background that they would all like match together somehow. There's some glow-in-the-dark aesthetics to it. I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out here. Obviously, I just want Jar Jar with his blue balls. And Funko, if you're watching, can we just get Jar Jar with his balls? I mean, you gave us Godzilla with coming out of his back, and he really doesn't have coming out of his back. But you gave it to us, so can you give us that? Jar Jar with his big blue balls? I personally have no want or need to go after this, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Do I collect all of the Star Wars Funko Pops? No, I pick and choose what I like. But with the NFT set, this is something I would have definitely gone for. But I can't, because this is nothing but a rehash. So Funko could have gone obscure, but the other fatal mistake is that they made them deluxe Funko Pops. I don't know why they decided to go fully off the rails and make deluxe Funko Pops. People don't really give a shit about deluxe Funko Pops. We don't care about the oversized stuff. It's nice when you have your Funko Pops in that small little box because it's easier to keep them all together. When you introduce these larger boxes, it makes it tough for us as the collector. And by the way, how many times have you gone to GameStop and they can't get rid of the deluxe Funko Pops? They have stacks of them everywhere because nobody wants that shit. But again, this is Funko not realizing what the collector wants. But the thing is, this could be all Disney. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure who has what say in this. I would love to know if you had worked for Funko and you were a part of this. Please give me more information either in the comment section down below or email us gastlecast@gmail.com. I would love to know the thought process behind this deluxe set and why a Star Wars set that could have been awesome and epic in every single way decided to turn out like this. So something funny that happened, Funko Finders decided to drop this on Twitter. It says, closer look out of the box at physical collectibles from the upcoming Star Wars X Funko Series 1 digital pop release, arriving on March 26, 2024 at 11 a.m. PT. And by the way, we're going to go to digital.funko.com and we're going to look at this stuff up close and personal and find out what the limited piece numbers are. But the funny thing about this is that this tracker says, maybe I should be TFing hard like Gastlecast and see if they sell out. And that's 100% true. You have to TF very hard. That's the only way that you make your dreams come true. Much like I said here, TF hard enough and all of your dreams can come true. Thank you for servicing us. This tracker's response, it's my goal to service as many as I can and to the best of my ability. Good. See, that's what we want to hear. He is down to service at any moment. You know, I want to take a quick pause and just show you my new hoodie. Check this out. This is a Mischief Toys Maryland hoodie and a Mischief Toys Maryland hat. And both of these items will be available in a very limited quantity at our Baltimore event entitled Maryland Day Festival. It isn't a Mischief Toys Festival or even a Gastlecast Festival. Instead, it's a festival put on in Maryland by Marylanders. There will be food. We will offer exclusives there. There's going to be drinks. We're going to have giveaways there for Mischief Toys. There's going to be other booths where you can buy stuff. There's going to be all sorts of cool stuff down there. Live music, art. You want to check this out. It's going to be a blast. So if you're in the local area on March the 23rd, between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m., we will be there with bows on. Well, this hoodie and this hat on. I'll be there hanging out. So if you want to come out and hang with the Mischief Toys crew, come and see us. Our voice actor Peter will be there, aka the narrator, and I heard a little birdie say that Noel, our artist, will be there as well. So you're going to want to show up and bring your Ghastlies with you. We've gotten approval from this festival that you can bring your Ghastlies into the festival. You're going to want to check this out at Maryland Day Festival's website, which I'm going to post in the description down below. We have a ton of Mischief Toys fans coming already, and we have very limited quantities of all the exclusives that we have on hand. If you're looking to come out to Maryland and hang with the Mischief Toys crew, this is your chance. And by the way, how sick is this hoodie? I've been wearing it all day and I've gotten so many compliments. I love this hoodie. Maryland and Ghastly pair so well. Okay, so I can give a little kudos here. Drop and Funko have stopped doing the whole Discord thing, like the teasers are going to be out and emails and look out for this and go on Discord and join. They did all that stuff for a while and it was really, really, really hokey. I'm glad they're finally just showing us everything on the day of the announcement without making us go through a bunch of rigmarole. It was such bullshit and I'm glad that that part of Funko and Drop is over. So here's the website, digital.funko.com. It actually brings you to drop.io. Introducing the newest release inspired by a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars Digital Pop. Don't miss out on this exciting drop. Oh my God, who wrote that? Available March the 26th, 2024 at 11 a.m. PT. So one thing I will say is that these NFTs are actually pretty cool looking. Look at the Vader back here. There's like lightsabers and stuff swinging around. Then you got R2-D2 and there's some Jawas and they're shooting him. That's kind of cool, right? This is how bad this drop is. I'm now complimenting the NFTs. So there's 35,000 standard packs and 30,000 premium packs. Standard packs are $9.99. Premium packs are $29.99. You get 5 cards in a standard pack and you get 17 in a premium pack. So based off my math, we're just below 700,000 NFT cards for this whole set. I am shocked that they did not make way more card packs. I thought they were going to go overboard considering how big of an IP Star Wars is, but I mean, that's decent numbers there. Okay, so Luke Skywalker is the Grail at 1980 pieces, which is the year that Empire Strikes Back came out. That's pretty cool. C-3PO, there's 3,000s. He's the legendary. Darth Vader, 3,000, legendary. Emperor Palpatine, 3,000, legendary. Han Solo, 3,000, legendary. And 3,300 for Princess Leia, the royalty. I'm not feeling this being the royalty. I would have loved for it to be a Freddy Funko or even that new female character as Leia. How cool would that have been? That being the introduction to the female Freddy Funko, who we've been calling it, what is it, like Fredine or Francine? That would have been amazing to do that here. That would have been the very first time we've ever seen that character in figure form. It would have showed up in NFT, and it would have been a limited piece. But see, they missed the chance again to do something cool. So these are the Stranger Things NFT Funko Pops that I just received the other day, and we unboxed them in a recent video. And it looks like Dustin's a 3,000 piece, and this Eddie Munson Freddy Funko is 3,600. This is actually 300 more than the Leia. I'm surprised that these pieces weren't much more considering how big Star Wars is in comparison to Stranger Things. I figured that these Funko Pops, the legendaries, will be like 5,000 pieces or something. So I feel like they kept the numbers kind of low, but did they do that because they are deluxe Funko Pops? Did they shorten the amount because they're bigger Funko Pops? It costs more to make them, it costs more to ship them. Is that the reason? I don't know. This is the very first time we've ever seen deluxe Funko Pops included in the Funko NFT line. Because I love our group on Facebook, Gastlecast We On Together, I want to read their comments because their comments are actually really good. So Stanley says, why would I be ripping packs if I can order them all under 67? Completely agree with that. Why would you go through and buy all the card packs only to get something that looks exactly like things that we can already get for very cheap? Dan says, LMAO, laugh emoji, they are f***ing the dog hard. Save the company. That's what they're all trying to figure out in the boardroom. Wait, I got it. Let's take 4 characters as old as time and slap a sticky on it and make it limited. The upside down Luke box, laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji. This is outrageous, cry emoji, cry emoji, cry emoji. I love it, laugh emoji. Sam Houston says, I thought it was order 66, LOL. Patrick says, I was thinking the same thing. Jeff Lopez says, if this drop was to be represented by one of the movie trilogies, then this set would definitely be the sequel trilogy. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji. Christian says, laugh emoji, thank you. I was waiting for this. I knew all the redeemables looked familiar. Justin says, that's like saying, why do I need Nikes? I'll just go to Walmart for shoes. Although I understand your point, these Funko Pops are too similar to what's being offered at NFT. I'd rather just spend less money and buy all this crap. Why go and spend all that money buying the NFT packs? And last but not least, DJ says, yep, couldn't agree more. Very uninspiring. So what a mess. The other day I posted a cover photo showing a piece of poop on top of the Star Trek NFT Funko Pops. And my question was, will Star Wars fail too? Now, will the packs sell? I'm pretty sure they will because there are a ton of Star Wars fans out there. Will this do as bad as Star Trek? I don't think so. I just don't know right now because of all the negative feedback. A lot of people were saying, well, Chris, you're wrong. Why would you even ask this question? It's Star Wars. Of course it's going to sell out. Well, after today, I don't know if I can agree with that. And everybody who said that, I would love to know what you're thinking now. Let me know all of that and more in the comment section down below because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to start agreeing with me. Thank God Heather's not here because Heather never agrees with me, but maybe you will. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Susan Munson, Tim Leverow, Gustavo Quintero, Ronaldo Gomez, Funko Freak, Chris Bilbrey, Timon M, Tanya R. LaFond, Nathan Heckman, and Robert Williams. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are amazing, and if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content, and make sure you share us with all of your friends. Hitting that like button helps this channel in such a big way. But if you want to help this channel even more, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. I gave you more information earlier about our upcoming giveaway. It's going to be awesome. And our calls that we do on Google Meet have been legendary. They only get better. So make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Before I go, I wanted to let you know about $7 a Pop Signature Series with Bryce Dallas Howard. This is going to be an epic signature series. There's 100 pieces, and she signed Jurassic World Funko Pops. Make sure you get yours March the 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern at $7bucksapop.com. And while you're there, buy the best pop protection on the market. Those Pop Shield armors are incredible and perfect for all of your grails. Well, just a couple weeks ago, I was TFing very hard. I was excited about the Transformers NFT Funko Pops, and they were fantastic. And they sold out. And a lot of people were very positive about those Funko Pops. And during that time, I had this glimmer of hope that Star Wars would have an excellent NFT set. But boy, was I wrong. Funko, Star Wars, Disney, you could have done so much better. You could have made Jar Jar holding his big blue balls. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. We appreciate you. We will see you on the next one.